So, second week of vlogging, episode 2. Looking forward to it. But sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing. This last week I already learned a thing or two, so I cannot wait to just start the episode and show you what I learned. My name is Johan and I love marketing and anything and everything creative. About 10 months ago I started my own business completely from scratch, and I really want to take you along on this journey and share all the problems and successes that I face on the road. So let's just dive right into it and see what happened this week. So to start this episode with, I want to share one of my personal flaws when it comes to marketing and content making, which is that I'm a huge perfectionist. When it comes to content making, I'm almost never really satisfied, and already for the first episode I spent hours and hours and hours editing the video until I was somewhat satisfied. And still I'm not really satisfied. Oh, the life of starting your own business isn't always an easy one. A really long day. It's now over 2 a.m. in the morning. This afternoon I was actually working on a prototype that explains my shitty workwear, and then I came home, immediately started working on my first vlog episode, which I only just now finished. But I'm really happy that I did it. Tomorrow is going to be live, so yay. Also, when I was shooting the material for the second episode already, I realized that I have huge difficulties with when the audio is not good, or when I'm not satisfied with the video material. Like right now, when I make mistakes in speaking or whatever, it just annoys the hell out of me. Actually, just yesterday I was shooting this same material, but today I'm doing it all over again because I was just not satisfied. If you look at the video material that I made yesterday, you can clearly see that this pluck of hair is pointing upwards like an antenna. I found my hair too messy. My beard was not groomed enough. I wasn't satisfied with the image. So I decided to do it all over again. So here I am, doing it all over again. And this is something that I really struggle with vlogging, because like already with this setting I've got this mini recording studio for myself going on. Compared to last video I did buy lighting, but now it's too low. Like the front light is too low, making shadows here behind me, and it just gives me the creeps. I'm not satisfied with it, so I'm gonna improve it next time. Because Christ. Another thing that I bought to improve my setting is a secondary light, and it can change color, giving my setup a little bit more of a smooth look, in my opinion. It looks a bit more modern, a bit more, I don't know. It just feels better. Now, another thing that I learned while watching other YouTubers and vlogs is that I want to add actuality to my vlog. I want you to know when this video was made, because in my opinion, when I watch other videos, it feels more like I can relate. Like, oh hey, this happened in this period. That's when I was doing that and that. So I don't know, it just makes more sense in my head when I see when a certain video is made, when I know that it's not made 5 years ago, but last week. Another thing that I've learned watching other videos is that they usually contain one of either 3 things. They are either educational, inspirational, or just they have a high entertainment value. And I actually want to focus on inspirational and educational. When people are watching my videos, I would like them to feel like, hey, he did this and this like that. Maybe I should do it differently, or maybe I should do it exactly like him because I like the way it turned out. Hopefully. We'll see how we get there. I'm just really happy right now because I don't know if you can tell, but I changed my lighting situation and I'm already really stoked about the result. You don't see the stupid shadows behind me so much anymore, only a little bit here, but for now I'm really satisfied. So this I can work with. I also updated my camera setup because I just couldn't deal with it, so I quickly bought a new system online and installed this. It's a really cool autopole, it's called, so monopod instead of a tripod, so it saves a lot of space in my studio and it's perfect. I couldn't wish for more. Now there's one major topic I wanted to tell you about this week, and that's my personal biggest flaw ever in business, not only as an entrepreneur but also being an employee. And that's that whenever I feel low in energy or down for whatever reason, I start to postpone, I start to procrastinate, I start to find whatever reason I can not to do things. It's really relaxing to just wake up whenever you want, have a nice breakfast and start whenever you want to start. Because nobody's there to tell you that you have to start. But what was happening to me, that I was like postponing that moment to actually start more and more. Waking up at 7 became waking up at 8. Waking up at 8 became waking up at 9, etc. And at some point I started having breakfast at 11 or something. And in the beginning I was like balancing out by also working in the evening. But at some point I thought, well, nobody's there telling me to work tonight, so why should I? And I needed to find a solution for this. And the solution came with sports. And I chose the gym because the gym, from my perspective, going to the gym is a discipline sport. It requires discipline. There's nobody telling you that you have to go. There's nobody, there's no team involved. You have to do it yourself. But before you're actually there to lift the weights, etc., you actually have to put yourself to actually going to the gym. If I don't go to the gym, there's nobody, like nobody cares. And it's all in my hands. So going to the gym for me was the way to raise my level of discipline, self-discipline. And after I'm done in the gym, I feel like, all right, guys, let's go. I want to do this. I want to make this an amazing day. And I needed that. I really needed that. And since I'm doing this, even though I don't always go to the gym early in the morning, I do find that going to the gym, at least in the morning, really helps me to be productive during the day, because it gives me energy, it gets the blood flowing, and it makes me creative and productive. And I am really thankful for having found this solution. I also discovered something big this week. I think this vlog should be a lot more than just seeing me talk about my daily life as an entrepreneur. While I was watching other YouTubers, I found out that usually they show something concrete. It's tangible, it's something that you can relate to. So I will be showing regular updates on the projects that I'm doing, and so you can see how they evolve. So I've been building my own content studio, and that's one of the things that I'm gonna continue showing throughout this blogging series. That's one of the things that I wanna create together with you guys. Heck, even if you have like remarks, that will be amazing. If you see things and you can help me to make it better, that would be amazing actually. So from today onwards, I'm gonna involve you in my project of building my own mobile content studio. In next week's video, I want to show you more about the processes that all led up to the moment I'm in now. And I want to walk you through the steps that I've taken so far and the steps that I still plan to take. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and want to be notified about next week's episode, don't forget to hit the bell. And if you missed last week's episode where I explain how my business works and why I started it in the first place, check out this video. See you next week, and thanks for watching.